Hey everyone, Sierra Game Scott, coming back to you on our Let's Play with Police Quest 2. One thing I just want to mention, I apologize for the last video. I think there's about a 30-second gap. I did note it on YouTube, or will have by the time the video is up, that just was dead, I think, on us, if I'm not mistaken. If not, well, then never mind about this message. But anyway, I do want to apologize for that. Obviously, I don't always offer the highest quality videos, but I do try to make them at least of reasonable quality so you can hear everything. And I do try to put up things that are decently reputable. Anyway, let's move on with the game. And the next part we're going to go to is to the Lytton Airport. So let's get rolling. Great, Keith mutters. Let's go watch jets take off and land. Always helpful, Keith. Keith grabs the mic and calls dispatch. Dispatch 53 Mary 2 is 10-8 from Cotton Cove. Dispatch comes on the air and responds 53 Mary 2, 10-4. Dispatch copies 10-8 from Cotton Cove. Keith keys the mic. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, be advised we are en route to Lytton Airport. Dispatch answers 53 Mary 2, 10-4. We copy you. Are en route to Lytton Airport. As you drive toward Lytton Airport, dispatch brings the radio alive with information from a unit in pursuit. Attention all units, be advised 5310 is in the pursuit of fugitive suspect Bains. This current 1020 is northbound on 2nd Street in the vicinity of the airport. Was he on the way to the airport beforehand? 5310 is requesting assistance and advises that he's losing suspect in heavy traffic. Any unit responding, acknowledge. Just then, Keith jumps into the middle of things. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, be advised we are responding to 5310's 1020 code 2. Dispatch confirms your traffic as you respond toward the pursuit. Copy 53 Mary 2. As you continue to respond, 5310 comes on the air again. Dispatch 5310, I lost a suspect in heavy traffic. 5310 10-4, dispatch answers confirm last known 1020 of suspect vehicle. You listen attentively as the 5310 unit answers suspect vehicle last seen in the vicinity of airport. I can't believe it, Keith shouts. How could he lose him? I don't know, maybe because he had a half-hour head start. Keith contacts dispatch. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, 1097 Lytton Airport. Dispatch responds 53 Mary 2, 10-4. Dispatch copies 1097 Lytton Airport. Alright. Keith said, let's check out the parking lot, Sonny. I'll look over here, where of course he's nowhere to be found. Alright. Okay, so we're out here at the airport, and I think we can notice something that looks somewhat familiar. There does seem to be a black car here, but as always, every well-known or every professional needs to have his handy-dandy field kit for all of our investigatory needs. So that white car looks like the car just went in the parking lot a lot of times at the police station. The black car appears to match the description of the stolen car. Alright, alright, so let's investigate this black car. How we open the door? Alright, well, it seems the driver's side is jammed shut, so let's take the game's advice. You open the car and look inside. Look. It's pretty clean. You start to look around at specific parts of the automobile, search for clues or evidence. Look. Number. You read the VIN number. Alright, that's a thing to do, and dust the mirror. You carefully dust the rear view mirror and come up with one good print. Alright, we got a print of Jesse James. And we need to, I guess you don't need to use the tape this time, just get the print. Gently and carefully use the fingerprint tape to lift the clear print impression from the rear view mirror. Open compartment. Empty. Alright. Close compartment. Leave. Exactly. Keith says, "Yep, Sonny, we'll get that guy Bains now." Yeah, good encouragement, Keith, as you were checking out something on the other side. All right, let's put Kit in car. Close trunk, and then we have to get into the car. And hey, wait for me. And Keith somehow was able to find his way. Alright, well, walk through the car. How about you do that? Let's use the radio. Dispatch 53 Mary 2. Request a check to be made on license number 53 Mary 2. Be advised your plate number matches that of the vehicle stolen from the mall. Yes, it matches. Additional unit, she says. 1022, looking for suspect vehicle. 53 Mary 2 has it located. Alright. Now we actually do not want to leave quite yet. There's a little bit of more to do. Now, I actually told you beforehand that your car can get robbed. I don't know if it can, but yeah. Why don't you check out the terminal building? I'll wait here for a tow truck. Good idea, Keith. Well, at least he gives us a hint, even though he's not doing anything. Now, I will save the game here because they bring a little bit of realism to the game. In fact, maybe a little bit beyond realism. Just airport, and I'm just putting numbers there to keep track of things. So let's see this realism. All right. So we get a little bit more closer view. And I'm just going to walk across. Flop. Now, in real life, of course, people jaywalk all the time. Certainly in an airport, that would not probably happen. And those two onlookers don't seem too sympathetic. Alright. So, let's do this the way our mothers always taught us to do, as the game reminds us. But we're not going to actually look both ways, in fact. We'll just press the button. You push the button activating this traffic control light. You can now safely cross the street. There. Who's this woman? Hey, big fellow, why don't you buy some flowers for your girlfriend? Alright. Great, she says. Which one do you want? I guess we want a rose. Thank you, sir, she said. It's a beautiful rose. That'll be $2. You pay the young lady and send her on her way. Yeah, well, that comes in handy later, not for any police work. Let's talk to man. Lytton Police, sir. The man reading paper says, "Get out of here, pal. I'm trying to find out if my horse won." The other guy says, "Me too." "What if we show our badge?" Oh. Both men says, "He did it." Alright. Well, they're not a lot of help. Well, I think the airport. It's kind of cool. That's a weird song. I don't remember that at all. That's, like I said, this whole thing's weird. Apparently, the music is all weird. May I help you, sir? No. Top Hat Rent-A-Car. That's kind of bizarre. Can I go down here at all? I don't think you can, yeah. So it's not the world's biggest airport, but it's kind of cool that it gives you, people here. It looks something like a decent-sized airport, I guess. I'm not going to animate everything, obviously. Apparently there's no ladies' room here. I guess we have no reason to go into the ladies' room. So, let us open stall. And, well, I think I'll finish this up before the time runs out. Toilet. Open cover. Look in toilet. Full water. Leave. Alright, that's not the one we want. Open door. You can actually say to go to the bathroom and things. I tried at the police station. We'll leave with the toilet humor, however, off this video. I don't think it's anything all that humorous anyway. Look toilet. Open cover. Look in toilet. Boom, boom. You see what looks like a police revolver hidden in the bottom of the toilet tank. Take gun. You roll up your sleeves and carefully lift the revolver. The revolver is pretty wet, and so is your hand. kind of weird music playing once again. Alright. How do we use the dryer? It's also because that's the trash. Use, maybe we could just say dry gun. We're getting a little bit close to. Use the warm air from the electric hand dryer to dry off the gun. Alright, well that's all we need to do in the bathroom. I think that's all we're going to do this round. Hopefully the sound recorded a little bit better this time. I do apologize for last time once again. And anyway, thanks for watching. Sierra Game Scott, we'll see you in the next part of this game as we leave with some jamming tunes, as it were.